Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is HD StarCraft, and I'm here to bring you guys Semi-Final B from the European Heart of the Swarm tournament. And this tournament has been absolutely amazing thus far. I don't really need to say how great it's been. I think you guys all know, and personally I know, just from casting these games and watching all the cool strategies, how cool it's already been. So without further ado, let me just go ahead and get right into Semi-Final B here. And over in the 6 o'clock position, we do have the orange Protoss player. His name is Cougar, and he has stepped up from the round of 8. We will see if he can take out his opponent here. It is a Terran player, and if you guys watch the round of 8 matchups, then you guys already know that he beat Alex. It is Adolf. So it is Adolf versus Cougar here, and it's going to be a Terran versus Protoss, and we only saw really one TVP setup so far in this tournament, and that was in the round of 8. And in that tournament, we saw one of the Terran players using a Warhound drop style behind the mineral line, and the Warhounds, you know, able to use their Haywire ability, and it's able to kill off workers so quickly, be it SCVs or probes, obviously not drones because they're not considered mechanical, but having seen that, I can't help but feel that going for Warhounds, going for Widow Mines, going for Battle Hellions, the new mech opportunities and options available to Terran players now is so overwhelmingly convincing that it would almost be foolhardy to not try out those types of units when you're playing against Protoss. So I really think we're going to see a mech-based style here coming from Adolf, and he did a mech-based style versus Alex, who was a Terran player before, and that was an epic TVT. Can't help but feel that he'll try the same thing here against a Protoss player. And we will see what Cougar will do, man. Will he, get up that mothership core pretty quickly here, as he can build it right now, but hasn't opted to use his gas quite yet. He is throwing down the cybernetics core at the moment, but with that first 50 gas, we do usually expect to see the mothership core coming in, and the timing is made in such a way that that first 50 gas goes to the mothership core, and it's about in time for the next 50 gas to go for the warp gate research. So all in all, everything seems to mesh up pretty well here for Protoss with their new units. That probe did try to beat Johnny Rambo there, running up there, but the Marine is standing there holding down the fort and pushing the probe away as well. And this Marine is getting quite ballsy here, gonna move out across the middle of the map. The map is actually, by the way, guys, Antigua Shipyard. Awesome. And I don't think I've casted a game yet on Antigua Shipyard, so this is a quite nice change of pace. I was expecting to see Ohana. I loaded up the map and I was like, ooh, it's a different map, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And looks like this SCV just gonna come up the ramp and check out what's going on. And the mothership core is now done for Cougar, and we usually expect Protoss players at this point to go ahead and throw down the Nexus. One gate cyber core expand is many consider to be the most safe way to play Protoss versus Terran in the early game. So expecting here to see Cougar go ahead and save 400 minerals so he can go ahead and drop that Nexus down. Also has a Zealot and a Stalker moving out across the field right now, looking to intercept that Marine that's moving out from Adolf. And that Zealot is going to fling itself headlong into the Marine. In fact, this Marine is pretty much done for. In fact, you know what? I'll make you guys a bet. If this Marine lives, I will post a video of myself in my boxers doing jumping jacks on my YouTube channel, because that's how confident I am that this Marine will die. And there it is. Alright, feeling pretty good now that I don't have to do those jumping jacks. Exercise is not for nerds. Anyways, we do have a triple factory coming up here. Whoa, where have I seen this before? I think Adolf did this. I'm not too sure if it was Adolf that did this in the round of 8 or not, but I want to say it is, because I do remember seeing a triple factory build off of one base, and this was an all-in push that I just don't recall who did it, so I do apologize, guys, but this is an all-in one base strategy coming out here from Adolf. And Terran's never short of any diversification, man. They had the 1-on-1 all-in, they had barracks, factory, starport into expand. You don't necessarily need to all in, but this is definitely going to be a big push, an all-in push coming from the Terran player off of 3 factories. And the reason why I say that is because on 3 factories, if you use all those production queues up, there's no way you'll ever save 400 minerals for a command center. So I do fully expect that Adolf is going to push now. He did a great job with his Marines at the front door, denying any unit from coming in and scouting his base. Now he's making Widow Mines. He's got Warhounds. Warhounds, like I said before in the beginning of this cast, excellent unit for dealing with any mechanical unit due to the Haywire ability. And, you know, everything but the Zealot kind of melts to the Warhound from Protoss. Everything but the Zealot and I guess the Archon. Archon, not really considered a mechanical unit, I guess. It's more psionic, more energized. Now, great play here. Now, it wasn't intentional, but that Mothership Core is going to the natural, and that's good because he needs a core there in order to help him defend. Every static defense, you know, the static defense coming from Purify is going to be useful here, and it looks like Adolf is going to begin to push out, but, you know, there are 2 Stalkers, but the Warhounds are here, and the Warhounds, oh, get away from that barrage of missiles, man. That is deadly, and brute force Warhounds pushing out across the middle of the map. An Observer comes in, and now it sees everything that's coming towards him. Stalker blinks away, and now that Stalker has got to get home. Every single unit here for Cougar that he can muster up is going to be absolutely beneficial because there's even SCVs coming to help this push. And, you know, I think Cougar could be in a lot of trouble. I don't think he's prepared for this, ladies and gentlemen. Widow Mines have landed down. One of them latching on the Zealot. Now the Mothership Core using its Purify ability, pushing away the forces. And Cougar needs to... Oh, the Widow Mine! He could have mitigated friendly fire, but too much going on here for him to control that at the moment in time, and he needs to stay next to this Nexus no matter what happens. He must stay close to the Nexus for the Purify ability. I don't know why he's pushing out. Why are you overextending? Protoss player, get your Immortal back. Oh, the Immortal falls, and now the Mothership Core goes for a second Purify round. Oh man, that is... It does not shoot out photon balls. It's a Hadouken every time it comes out, man. It does like 50 damage per shot. That is a crazy photon cannon. Should just rename the Purify ability to Hadouken, and now the probes are going to be pulled off the line. Now, Cougar needs to be very careful about the situation here. He cannot allow himself to lose his Nexus, and there are a lot of SCVs coming as well. Now, the reason why I say, you know, he can't lose his Nexus, if he holds on here, he's okay. Remember, the Terran is on 1 base. He hasn't thrown up a CC. This is all in by Adolf. Another Immortal comes down the ramp. That's going to help so much, but the Mothership Core has fallen, so now Cougar can only rely on his units. No more static defense. Has to kill off that Warhound. He does, but now SCVs are coming. And those SCVs, are they going to be used for repair or attack? Looks like they're going to go for the attack. One more Warhound drops. It looks like Cougar trying to focus on that last Warhound, but can he get it? No! He doesn't get the last shot off. The Warhound survives with 33 HP. It was just 1 Immortal shot away from death, and now Adolf going in for the kill. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a very quick 1-0 here in the semifinal B. Cougar is going to drop the first game. Adolf with a 3 factory all in on 1 base, and GG. There it is. So that was much faster than I thought it was going to be, but I guess now Adolf takes just 1 step closer to meeting Bly in the grand finals. So hope you guys enjoyed this cast. Without further ado, let's just go on to game 2. Not much to say there, except there was a successful all-in. I'll see you guys there in game 2. Don't go anywhere. This is HD StarCraft, signing out.